Butter mochi.
You want your butter mochi. There you go. Well, Tony brought you gluten-free cookies that are homemade. And we're live! Hello, everyone. And welcome to Steve Eats Dessert on Camera.
Would you like some butter mochi?
I'm all good. Steve Eats Dessert on Camera. That's my favorite stream.
Oh, they're slightly melty.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they're brand new.
It's
like,
hot.
they came out of the oven and went immediately into my car.
I thought you were going to say mouth, because that's what I'm used to. I
mean, the car was the intermediary between the oven and my mouth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
we might at some point need to close the front door, but I think we're fine right now. Also, hello, Internet! It's Tuesday, and I forgot that.
Which means it's trash day.
It's trash day, and it's stream day. Like, I knew it was stream day, but I didn't know it was, I forgot it was Tuesday. That's how life is. But we're playing Unearth today, which is designed by Jason Harner and Matthew Ransom. And the art is what everybody is all abuzz about, because the art... Oh no, that's not a camera.
The art is black screen.
The art...
It's the Emperor's New Art.
Is reminiscent of Monument Valley, which is what gets everybody super excited.
That would be a white screen.
Yeah.
And something else.
I don't know.
Well, no.
Snowflakes. So it is a 2 to 4 player game. Plays in 30 to 60 minutes. I have a feeling it's going to take us 45 minutes to play. Maybe that with rules. So yeah, so we're going to do full setup and teaching while we do this, because it's a really straightforward setup. This stream is sponsored by Brotherwise Games, the publishers of Unearth. Thank you very much, Brotherwise Games, for giving us this copy to stream. The game will be released at Gen Con with an MSRP of $35 with a Gen Con special of $30. So,
and it is available for pre-order now, too.
It is. I don't know if the pre-order is the pre-order specifically from them or from, like, stores?
It is from them, specifically.
Okay. Cool. That's pretty sweet. Also, I totally forgot, because Tony's been here all the time. He's never been on the stream before. We have special guests. Yeah, this is Tony.
Tony's a special guest.
Tony's a special guest.
I don't know if I qualify under the Angelus rules, because I was on the tail end of the Road to El Dorado stream.
No, but you weren't playing.
I wasn't playing.
You have to
I have to play? Okay.
To be a special guest.
So, clarification on the Angelus rules of when guests and special guests.
Yep.
Mad Bona, the art is so good you black out looking at it. Yep, that's what happened.
Yep. It's just it just overwhelms your eyes and you just can't see it.
Yes, yep. Dawson, I kind of always am a special guest, regardless of how many times I've been on.
Tony Miller is Bearded Rogue on Twitter. I almost said Meeple. That's a whole other person.
Yep.
Or Bearded Rouge. Sorry.
That would be like the fusion dance version of me and Bearded Meeple. Would be Bearded Rouge.
Bearded Rouge.
Bearded Rouge. Tony is also on the podcast. Oh, I forget the name of the podcast.
Breaking into Board Games.
Breaking into Board Games, which is a great podcast with Gil Hova, Tony Miller, and
Ian Zhang.
Ian Zhang. That's right, Ian. I always forget Ian's last name because it doesn't fit with him in my brain. Like, I see Ian and I'm like, your last name can't be Zhang. Anyway.
Yes, I'm the one with the most normal name in the podcast.
The most normal name. So yeah, it's a great podcast. If you haven't checked it out, I will, if I remember, put a link down in the doobly-doo. I never remember, so go look anyway.
I'll find it and I'll put a comment in.
Tony will remind me to put a link. But
we need an in memoriam scroll. Just all the links that never made it to the doobly-doo. I'll just do a super cut. It'll be down in the doobly-doo. Oh, it'll link down in the doobly-doo.
Someone needs to do that. But, like, the Tiffany Unpacks in Oregon series, like, every single one, I'm like, yeah, I'll, like, link it. Yeah, I linked 0 of, like, 300 games.
At least you were consistent.
Yeah, if you'd only done, like, 2 or 3 and then not done the rest,
right.
It would have looked like favoritism. Now it just looks like laziness.
Or all the games except one person's game.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're here to play on Earth. So, yeah, let's do this. Okay, cool. So, we're going to do some setup and we're going to do some stuff. So, the whole premise of this game is that we are a society and we have found... We're basically we're like rediscovering our lost civilizations via the like monuments and stuff that we're finding. Mm-hmm. And so These are not sorted, which is great.
I was gonna say,
They just kind of got messed up. So there's lesser wonders, greater wonders, and then there's ones that have points on them, but no lesser wonder, and those are their own thing.
Yes, those are their own thing. So
we're going to do
Do
that.
they need to be a certain side up or down?
lesser wonder side up, greater wonder side up, or the building that doesn't have words on it.
Points
side
down.
up. Yes, points down. That's the
points down. So while they're going to do that, I'm just giving a quick shuffle. We've played this copy before, so it's already shuffled. Because I shuffle at the beginning and end of all my games.
It's a good habit because every now and then you get through that first turn of whatever game and you're just like, oh, it's all still in sets.
Yeah.
From the
lesser.
All right, so we have a little mini cards,
greater.
which are the ones that go in your hand, tragically. It's fine. Then we have these big, beautiful cards.
Ooh, tarot size?
Tarot size, yeah. With really gorgeous art. And this is where kind of the Monument Valley stuff comes in. And each of the buildings, these are the temples, artifacts, like different locations that we are unearthing. Since the name of the game. And they're going to kind of be in a tableau markety kind of situation. So,
I'm gonna get these out of the way.
we're going to take...
Marketing is great.
These are special and do other things. And then we're going to shuffle. Everybody's going to get one card to start with because these are part of a set collection. There's like several different types of set collection that you're doing in this game. But these ones are your like primary point set collection. So the other ones are going to be in a market of... I'm going to do it this way. We're going to do 5 cards. And then the... That's unlucky. Oh, and then this needs to be put on the bottom. So, and then there are big tarot cards with special backs. So these are the normal backs. This is a special back. I have a couple promos, so if you're playing with not a Gen Con edition, you won't have the promos. So you're just going to randomize one, pick one, it's going to go on the bottom of the deck. Because that is the in-game trigger dealio. Actually, doesn't it get shuffled into the bottom, like half or something?
No, I believe it is just put on the bottom.
Okay.
But let me look.
Then, there is a third set of cards. Well, there's turn order cards, which we'll give to folks. Then there are a third set of cards, and these are the monuments. So these are the, like the various things that you're building using kind of ancient technology knowledge. You gonna fix it?
We remove 5.
Aha! That's right. Remove 5 of these. Last time I played this, it was in an airport.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep, end of age card on the bottom of the deck.
Cool.
So we're good there.
And then these ones, we actually are only going to use, how many for a 3-player game? Of the Wonder cards.
Of the Wonder cards... Wonder and greater wonder. Okay, shuffle the named wonder deck. Draw wonder cards equal to the number of players plus 2. So that will be 5.
Okay, so we're going to put them up here. So we're going to do 5. And then we're going to find the matching token that goes to these. And put the matching token on the image of it. And I'll explain what those all are about in the moment. Otherwise, the mini card deck, this is the deck that you're going to be like drawing from the most frequently. This is your hand of cards. And I believe each person is going to get 2 of these to start the game.
Yes.
Sweet. Okay, so let's put this deck over
they're
here.
Adorable.
And here
Then
are all the wonders
you're going
we
to
are
put
not
the
used.
lesser wonders and the greater wonders. Oh, where are their cards?
This
for
is
the
totally adorable.
There's a card that you want to put out, one for the lesser wonders, one for the greater wonders. And you're just going to put those out, and then you're going to put the stack of lesser wonder, greater wonder tiles on those cards. Actually, yeah, let's just shift that.
So, greater wonders. There we go.
And the cards tell you what you need to do to earn that monument.
Lesser wonder.
Okay, so that's almost set up. Then every player is going to pick a color... Woo! And then get all the dice of that color. So Steve is his customary blue. I am my customary yellow. Tony.
So my choices are green and other green. I mean red or other red.
Yeah. Red or green.
Let's do red.
Okay.
It'll show up better, I think.
Awesome. Okay.
I always find it very satisfying to have dice of the same color of a different denomination, different number of sides.
Yeah, different shape. Okay, and then we don't need the box anymore, which also has a nice insert. I will say, review of the box randomly. We store our games vertically quite often. This part right here, which is meant to keep the tokens in line, is useless, primarily because they did this little nubbin right here on either side, so that the punch boards sat in on this nubbin, so that when you punch the punch boards, you couldn't put them under the tray to make it so that the punch boards so that this part was flush against the roof of the box. So these tiles just go everywhere. It's kind of I don't want to say noob insert mistake, but that's kind of it's an interesting.
It's something that can be improved.
It's something that can be improved. If they were going to do a second print run, I would recommend they do that.
So, Fancy Wonders.
But that's me being a board game insert snob. All right. Also, hello everybody that joined in the chat. Do the cookies come with the game? Only if you have Tony Miller, special guest, showing up to play with you. Oh, yeah, time to close that.
And
Cue the dog.
Yeah, the cookies are actually for everyone but me.
Oh, no, you can have cookies.
Oh, I'm sure I can, but I had some already.
I had chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream.
I mean, I just had an entire container of butter mochi, so...
Do we really need desserts here? That's what we're wondering. Okay. Can just somebody do Command equal, or Command plus, to increase the font size? Twice. One more. Perfect! Yeah, I can read things now. Woohoo!
Things are legible.
Yay! Okay, so, hi Eden! Bye Eden! Good luck!
Yep, don't blow up.
Eden's saying fuse. Okay, so, now let's talk about how we play this game. So, this game is all... Oh, one more setup. Sorry. So, in this bag, you're going to put all the gemstones, which look awesome. Hey, Charles. So, these are, like, 3D-esque style looking polygons. They look like cubes. But they kind of, they work in interesting ways. So every like temple card has a number in the bottom corner inside of a hex, or sorry, not a hex, that's a hex.
Yeah, that's six-sided.
It's either a hex or a sideways,
I'm really tired. 3D cube.
Yeah.
An
so
isometric cube.
You're gonna draw the quantity in that of stones, and you're just gonna put them onto the cards. So we're just
and earthquake the whole world.
The art on the hexes totally matches up when you put the hex over the card.
Oh yeah,
yes.
they
love touches like that.
The detail of stuff in this game is pretty big. The other stones you're gonna leave in the bag, and you're gonna use that throughout the game. So you want that to be handy. Okay, so now let's talk about how you play. So the idea is we are trying to get the most points by unearthing the most of these ancient civilizations and kind of like, I guess, eventually bettering our technologies or ourselves with this information. So, Steve, can you get your hands out of the way? So the primary way that you're going to collect points is you're going to get sets of temples. So, and they're not, are they actually temples? They're ruins. Sorry, they're ruins. They're like ruins of, they're not technically temples.
Previous civilization.
Yep.
That we're rediscovering now.
That we're unearthing.
Yeah. So, you want to get sets of ruins. There are 5 different colors. We took 5, there's 5 different colors. I believe there is 5 of every color. And we took 5 out of the game. So, everybody was given a card, which is secret, of one of the ruins, and this is starting your set collections out. So the 5 different types are, there's a winter scene, and it's very important. The winter scene is like a whitish purple blue, and then there's the night scene, which is like a dark purple, and if you're not paying attention, it's easy to think that these are the same, but they're not.
The banner colors are different.
The banner colors is kind of the most helpful thing to look at. Then you have like a deserty one, you have a foresty one, and then you have a watery location. And so at the end of the game, you are going to get points for the sets that you have. The quantities that you get are on the back of the player turn order cards. So if you have a single card of a color type, you get 2 points. If you have 2 cards, it's 6 points. 3 cards is 12 points. 4 cards is 20 points. And all 5 cards of a type are 30 points, which is pretty good.
Good luck, because it may not even be in the game.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
man.
Because 5 are out.
I'll tell you about my airport game in a bit. Okay. So, this is like the main way to get big Hulkin points. The other way to get points is you are going to unearth and then build these wonders. And so you're unearthing the wonders technically, but you also kind of, from a mechanical part in the game, you're building them. Because what you're going to do is you're going to get these stones that are out on this area, and you're going to add them into your player board. And when you add them into your player board, the first one you get just kind of goes there. Then, as you get more, you have to hook it into one that you already have. And you could, build in whatever way, but the goal is to do a hex. And when you do a complete hex, you will have an opening in the center. And in that opening, you put one of the wonders. And so your goal is on the bottom of the card for each of these wonders. It tells you what stones need to be in the hex to unlock that wonder. So, for example, I don't think I can get... Oh, no, I can get this one.
Yes.
Fountain of Reflection requires 1 of each color and then 2 additional of any color you want. So I would get this. So I take this, I flip it, it tells me how many points I get, which is an unknown number. And I plop it into here. And I'm the only one that can build this wonder for the whole game. You can take the card if you want. I don't know if taking the card's in the rules. It makes it easier for scoring and to see what's available.
And it tells you what it does.
And it tells you what it does for points and things like that. So, for example, at the end of the game, I score 2 points for each stone of the type I have the least of. In my building area. So the cool thing is as I collect more stones, I'm going to build off this structure I already have. Oh. And so I could I'm not going to do it, but all the way, but I could complete another one off of this one, and it kind of
fused.
Yeah, exactly.
You could then take that one.
And then I get the College of Overseers. So that's the pretty nifty mechanic. Oh no, this one was here. Yeah. I was trying to remember where they went for random purposes.
But yeah, and the order doesn't matter as far as the cost on the bottom. It just has to be in that hex around the hole where the building will be.
Yep.
So
that's how you get these, which are points. The greater wonder is if you have 6 stones of the same color. The lesser wonder, it doesn't care what color the stones are. They're just there. But they're any number of value points from 2 to 4. These are from 6 to 8 points. So that's the main way to get, those are the 2 ways to get points. You also, if you have a complete set of the ruins, so if you have 1 of each color, it's 5 points for every set of each color you have, and you can double the points. And then you will also get, if you have
3 wonders.
If you have 3 wonders, for every 3 wonders you have, you will get another 5 points. So, it's a little set, it's like set collection-y.
It's multiple different types of set.
It's multiple just different types of sets, and different sets will get you money. So let's talk about how you get stuff. So, on your turn, you can play 1 or 0, or as many as you have of these Delver cards. And these Delver cards just do different things. Like, for example, on this turn, I may re-roll dice. On this one, I get to choose where I put the dice after I roll it. Because after you play 0 to many of these cards, you must pick one of the dice that you have in front of you and roll that dice. But before you roll the dice, you have to pick which ruin you are going to try and excavate. Because the die number corresponds to how well you dig. So, I roll this one. I get a 3. I would have said I'm digging here, right? So then Tony goes and he's like, hey, what? It's just a 1, it's just D6. But you have 3 D6s, 1 D8, and 1 D4. However, I rolled a 3. If you roll a 3 or below, you get to pick one of the stones on the location. Because you didn't dig very well, but you did a really good job excavating a piece of nice stone. I don't know why.
You got something that wasn't helpful.
Yeah. So now Tony would roll. So Tony gets to pick one of his dice. He has to pick which one he's rolling. If you could, for example purposes, pick that one.
I'm gonna roll my big 8-sided overseer die.
Nice. Yeah, this die is the overseer.
Ties. Perfect.
So Tony also got a 3. So he gets the last stone that's there. There's no more stone here. It's fine. Now Steve would roll. Steve, for example purposes, please roll on this. So we are at a total of 6.
And then I roll an 8.
And this is a 13. So we're at 12, which is so close. So I'm going to roll.
So you get it.
No. I'm going to roll. And I got a 2. This is enough to pop this card, because this card has a value of 13, which you totally can't see on the camera. And our total is at 14. So if you meet or exceed the number on the banner, it pops. That means you have dug out that ruin. Whoever has the highest value die on the card wins it. So in this case, Steve would win this card. Let's say, for example purposes, Steve had not won this card. And so Steve had a 2. And then Tony and I have 3s. We have 2 dice. That's the next highest value. We each have 3s. In the case of this tie, whoever has the largest die in the tie wins. So because Tony has a D8 that is a 3, and my 3 is on a D6, Tony would win this card.
No.
Let's say, for example purposes, we were tied in this way. So this is a D6, which is a 3 now. So we're tied. We both have 3s. We both have D6s. Then it is the quantity of dice that are on the card. So.
And you compare those values if they also tie.
Yeah. So if Tony had another die on there as well, my 2 might out his 1, or so on and so forth.
And in the incredibly unlikely event they still tie?
You rage quit the game. No, there's tiebreakers all the way down.
Okay.
If there's not, I think no one gets it, I think is in the thing. So yeah.
The person who's most recently eaten a cookie.
Here's a fun one. So, let's say Steve had won, because he had. Tony and I would get our dice back. Steve would get his dice back. Steve would get this card. La, 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 la. If there had been any stones remaining on it, nobody would get the stones. They just go back to the bag. However, Tony and I get runner-up prizes. Tony and I would each get a new Delver card per die that we had on the card.
So Tiffany would have gotten 2. I would have gotten 1. She had 2 dice. I had 1 die. You get the card. If, to answer your earlier question, if we were tied completely all the way down, nobody gets it, but everybody gets the prize of Delve cards.
Okay.
Nobody gets the points, but everybody gets cards for their dice on the card.
We were saying it's a
I said
little
card a lot in that
overblown.
sentence.
So I'm going to try, and for once, I have to reduce the brightness of the card game.
What?
How is this even a thing? Alright, so that should be a little better on the quality of the shot, so now you can all see the art. We're going to keep this area in frame so you can watch me build the Hex Wonders, which is pretty sweet. And then let's...
Oh, can you zoom it in a little bit?
I already answered her question on that and did that. Yes, I did. I think what I'm going to do...
Also, hi, Netters. I see that you said hi earlier.
I'm going to do that so that when we do this... there we go. We are now...
Yeah, now we're just covering up one of the cards in the deck. Not too bad.
Why? Oh, I flipped... There we go. Okay. There we go. We're just going to do that.
Yeah,
we're just going to be short people. It's fine.
I meet that qualification, so we're fine. Go. I'm used to that.
I'm going to delving, dwarves.
Delving, mining, short people. Yep, it's all me. All stream long.
Dwarves beards. All the way down.
All the way down.
Okay. Did I miss anything? Do you have any questions? It's super straightforward.
Oh, the heads of your delvers are the dice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the little delvers have the little...
The overseer is a D8, the other one's a D6.
I'm going to go first because I can, and I'm going to go here. With a 4. Ah! So I don't get any stone. So, basically, you can go ahead and take your turn.
Yep.
But the idea is that your D8 is really good at going deeper. And he's more powerful so that you have a better chance of winning with this one. And then your D6s just kind of are like labor people. And then your D4 is really helpful for trying to get stone because you have a 3 out of 4 chance of getting stone with your D4.
I'm going here.
Hey, Nicole.
We're going to roll a grunt and a 6.
Nice.
So I don't get any of the stone, but I'm happy.
I am going to go there.
For the
you dare.
D4.
And roll a 2.
You got 2.
And
I
you will
get
get some
the
stone.
I have been
getting stoned all the time. Alright, I'm going to do a D6.
spring break.
Ooh, there we go. So I am there.
And technically, you would have had to pick.
I would have,
Yes.
but sorry.
Yes.
You know,
Um, I'd kind of like to try for
only-
some stone. I'm going to go here as well.
It's only cheating if nobody catches you.
With my second die, same place. And I do. I get the
Oh.
stone. Yay me.
So we are at 11 on that.
Yes.
Okay, so... Oh, when do we get our dice back?
Whenever the card pops.
Card pops. So it's kind of roll 480.
If you have no dice to roll, you can, I think, pull one off.
That would make sense.
But I don't remember.
You lose your turn.
You lose your turn?
Very nice.
Ooh. Even better.
It is the Tiff turn.
I need to double check that. But
The
I
Tiff turn!
believe that you lose. Y'all.
That would make sense.
No one's helping me over there, which is really frustrating. I'm gonna roll my D4 on it.
Well, I can in a minute.
And I get a stone! I'm getting stoned too! Woo!
No, I heard through the grapevine there's apparently...
Oh.
So there's
I'm
how
out
much
of
there?
focus
There's
on me.
we're at what, 9, 10? We're at 10. I don't know if I can get you there with one die, but I'll
3
try.
or less would get you stone.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I'm just saying I don't know if I can get you to 15.
Oh, that's...
I would rather get stone, but
There's a chance.
there's a chance. I do not, but I do get the stone I wanted, so I'm happy.
I'm going to go to here. 4. It's not helpful.
Oh, 4.
If you get one die on each card, you get a bonus, right?
I don't think that's how it works, Steve.
Oh no. If you are out of dice, you pick a die on a current ruin and you re-roll it, and you lose it on the one that you.
So it
Okay,
stays
so
where it was.
You lost.
No.
You lost the
It doesn't
turn.
stay where
Oh.
it was. No, you can pick a new place, or you can have it go there
Okay.
again. But you can only do that if you have no
dice.
no dice.
So it's sort of a wasted turn for that die.
Sort of.
But you're
Sort
not
of.
losing another turn.
Well, but if like I
Mhm.
have a D6 with a 1 on it on a location, I might re-roll it to like do better.
Right, exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like maybe you got the stone out of it if you're lucky. So that
You
could-
have to, yes, you do have to allocate the die before you roll it.
Oh, and you get random stone if there's no stone on the location.
And you would.
Oh,
So
really?
you just pull
Yep.
one out of the bag. You get
Ah.
random stone. So
I'm
you don't
going
get to
there,
choose.
By the way.
Yeah, of
And
course
we
you are.
popped it.
Yeah, absolutely you
So
do.
I
And you get the
definitely-
stone with the
'cause
3.
Yay! So I get a black stone,
Uh-huh.
and I had.
Here.
Oh, I can't
A
fiddle
5.
with these because they're in the shape.
I get,
So I get this.
1 card
Yeah, that
because
was
I
my-
had a die left.
That's shame. That's like my one complaint. Aside from the insert, I can't fiddle with my hexes because they need to
Alright.
stay in a shape.
So I got 1.
And don't forget, you can play delve cards before.
Yes.
Alright.
I just-
Oh yes, and Tony would get 1 delve card because
I tried to help.
Yes.
And then we need 2 stone for this guy.
Okay.
Ooh, there's the pretty forest. I love the green foresty place.
Oh, so I was gonna tell you, I'm going to tell you how the game ends, and then I'm going to tell you my airport story. Because the game ending is
I'm
I'm
important.
tell
gonna
you how
go
the
to
game
Snowtown.
So the game
Wait.
ends.
My turn.
Yeah,
She popped it.
You skipped Tony.
It's all good.
So the game ends when all of the ruins have been flipped from the deck, not picked up necessarily, but like have been revealed. Then there is a end of age card
I'm gonna try to pop
that
this one.
is at the very bottom, and when it reveals, it'll just make us do something.
Rolls a 1.
That's a 4.
Um,
So this
oh
pops.
no, we do go until everything's been claimed.
This pops, so
So-
you get a delve card and your die back. I get these 3 and this card.
Sweet, new card.
Do you have to play all your delve cards before you roll your die? Or can you
No,
play them?
you can
No.
play 1. You can play none. You can.
Yeah, you can play as many as you want, up to and including 0.
Yep. It's an off. I'm gonna roll
Speaking of skipping.
on.
Yeah.
Look, man.
Somebody ruined the turn order. I'll let you guess who it was.
I'm going to Fireland.
Is it cheating, Steve?
It was Cheatin' Steve
Oh, a 1.
taking his turn out of order.
See, the problem is I want to do this.
I'm gonna do the forest over here.
I
I
can't
got
do
the
that.
4. That's worst on that die. You only roll that die
Rough.
for stone. You want to get stoned.
I'm going to do...
You know, I heard through the grapevine there's apparently, I don't know how accurate this is, but a shortage of legal marijuana in Nevada. Because it was recently legalized, so the production has not kept up. Supposedly.
I believe that.
And I rolled an 8.
I'm sure most of it gets
Look at that.
Nice, nice, nice.
But I rolled on that same card.
A 6?
A 6.
Pops.
Yep. Because that's...
So I get my dice back.
And you get 2 Delver cards.
Oh, Tony gets it.
Yes, I get it because I had the 8.
And no one gets the stone.
No one gets the stone.
But I get 2 Delver cards. Okay.
I get this.
So I could have played my Delver card, which was -2 to a die currently on there, and then I would have gotten it. And I would have tied, and I would have been better than Tony.
Wow. How bitter are you?
He would have been better than me.
Over here. The first print is not sold out. The game isn't out yet, Charles.
Mm-hmm.
The game doesn't, though I appreciate you attempting to buy it based off of our stream. The game doesn't come out until Gen Con. You can pre-order, and I get this one. You can pre-order now from Brotherwise Games to get the game. Basically sooner. They'll have a limited run at Gen Con, and then the game, I guess the street date is I guess November, which seems far out for me. Also, these are secret. I'm sorry. The ruins that you win are secret.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I thought that they were public.
They are secret.
Then one of the playthroughs that I watched online was wrong.
What? Well, maybe I'm leading everybody else wrong.
I don't know.
Something on the internet was wrong?
I know that your initial one is definitely secret.
Yeah,
nobody else gets to know what that is. Alright. I'm going to revise my position, and I'm going here with my D4.
Oh, no, face up. You're right.
Bang, and I do get...
Your original one is face down, but your new ones are face up.
If I play a Delver card, which is reroll all of your dice, will that trigger stones?
Do not know.
Wait, what was it again?
I think so.
If I reroll all of my
your
dice.
Yep, they would trigger stone.
Look at that. And they do.
Wow. Where are we? Nevada? No.
No, apparently. Hold on, but I still do get to actually roll it.
Yes, you still get to roll a die, separate from your delve card.
I like because it makes people pay attention. Hiding trackable info, because a lot of people don't pay attention.
When can you claim a monument? Is it just when you complete your 6?
You have to do it when you complete the 6. So if Steve gets another one, he will pop a thing.
Yeah, he will.
Hey!
I didn't take my turn.
He didn't take his turn. He just used a card.
Look, man. Look.
So for once, he wasn't cheating.
You get the Temple
Steve.
of Flames.
Only if I want it.
Yeah, you could take this one if you want.
You could take a Lesser Wonder instead. I don't think you'd qualify for any of the others.
Temple of Flame.
Lesser Wonder would be more points guaranteed, but...
Yeah, because you're at
Temple of Flame also, at the end of the game, score 1 point for every red stone that you have.
Wow. Alright, well that's... Here,
I'm going to roll a stone. You're kind of out of frame. Mine's in frame. I'm just not doing great. I'm going to do on that one. Itchy! God, what is this D4 doing fours with? Hey, each. Let's not.
Alright.
Could we just say that we did bark and then don't? No, we're done.
Here.
We're done.
Oh. It's only a 2, but I do get a stone out of that. I will take...
See you, Nutters.
Blue. And that's me. My horrible 2 on an 8. Oh well. They can't always be 8s.
I'm going to play Band of Delvers. I may roll 2 dice during the excavation phase. They may go on the same or different ruins. Then I'm going to play Ancestral Claim. The next d6 rolled this turn gets +2.
Wow.
But that goes away after it's... Or do I rotate it to the higher side?
That's how we played it.
So I'm going to put both of... Well, I'll do one at a time. But I'll put this on here.
So it's a 5. Because it's the next d6.
Yep.
And then I will roll this.
Which will get you stone. 6.
Steve's getting stone.
So that's 6, 11, 12, 13.
13. Not enough.
I'm gonna roll a d6 on this one.
Oh.
This is the worst ever. I'm at 9 of 13.
Alright. I am going to play...
Oh my god, so many Gizmo videos. It's the best. It's the best.
I'm gonna use Restoration to reroll all of my dice.
Very nice.
Oh, even worse.
I do get 2 stone at random out of the bag.
You will win it anyway, though, because you have the higher value die.
No.
No, because
Oh.
it's a 2.
I keep making
So now I have to hope... So I get 2 more stone, which...
Also, I just want to show off the bag has
I will
screen
use
printed
here.
Unearth.
And I can now take the Eternal Flame, which will
Can't get
define my yearning. So, when I have no dice on a card that is claimed, I get to draw a delve card anyway.
Cool.
Have I been getting delve cards? No, because nobody else. I win them.
Alright,
I'm
and
getting
I
delve
still
cards?
have my turn.
I
I
was
still
a 2.
have my turn.
It's probably a 2. Don't do that at home, people. Don't pick up a die that you're not allowed to.
Please be a 6. Nope, it's a 1.
It's a 1.
I get another random stone, but oh well.
It's like a game that like
Now I will take this.
benefits you from doing badly. Your dice from doing poorly. It's like I want my
I'm
dice
gonna
to
roll.
do poorly.
Is this turn? Is that my turn, or
Yes.
is that?
Nope, it's your turn.
Okay, and I'm gonna reading the stones. Give the next die roll this turn +1 or
I
-1.
placed
So
this
I'm gonna
poorly. Oh well.
Go. Oh, so that's a 7.
Oh.
I mean, it's still a 6.
Yeah,
I
so
don't think it goes above the die value.
I don't think it can.
That's why I say it's
But-
still a 6.
you definitely claim the card.
Good job,
But
Steve.
I
Tony
get
gets
3 of
Steve and
these.
Tony are
cards.
going for the Waterland.
I mean,
All
I
right.
didn't
At this
know that.
point, I think I could pop the 13 on my own.
Alright, so we need a...
I want stone.
1.
Oh my goodness, I have a
I go
hand
to
of
where
5
my
cards.
stones are, where I'm trying to collect again.
Tony's actually
Hey!
building like a pendant here.
I actually get a stone. It's amazing. All right, 20 turn.
Yep. Let's do... I have 5 cards in hand, so this is crazy. And I have all my dice.
Very nice.
So let's do... Ancestral Claim. Next d6 rolled this turn gets +2.
That's
So...
interesting. There's a lot of duplicates in this deck, which allows
Yes.
everybody to kind of get a lot of the power.
So this is actually a 4
Where are you going?
here.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was trying to point at it with the card, but... So I don't get the stone. Oh well.
But then it is my turn.
Yes, it is.
And then I will roll a d6. And I will roll it on here.
Mm-hmm.
And I will roll a 4. So
I have a 10 on that one, so I could roll something and probably get it. But I just really want stone.
I'm just no longer encouraged to help people anymore because I get a delve card even if I'm not on the card.
Wait, why?
oh,
My wonder, that's what it does. When you have no, when a ruin that you have no
I'm
dice
gonna
on
go
is
here.
claimed.
you
Like
may.
a
Oh,
7.
yeah, you get it anyway, and that's
Yeah.
an addition.
Right.
So,
Alright.
and it could be one that you've claimed too, I guess.
20 turn.
All right, we're gonna go.
I should like just go places to get my delve cards.
I'm gonna play Ancient Map. So on this turn, I may re-roll my excavation roll.
Also, can we
And-
just the art on these cards?
And reading the stones, which gives
Is
the next
a
die rolled this turn a +1 or
adorable.
-1. I am going here.
Like even the backs. The backs are so cute. They're like
Oh,
going on an
goodness.
adventure.
So that's a 1. I'm definitely re-rolling that. Really?
Well, you get
So a
stone.
2.
So it's a 2. I do get a stone though.
There you go.
So these are gone.
And that pops it.
It does.
And you get it.
Yes, because
My 2
Your 2 beats my 1.
Well, and it's a D8.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So I get 2.
So you get these.
And we get a new ruin.
And I have to put my stone in before I forget.
I just got the Tiffany Delver card.
What is the Tiffany?
I don't
You'll
know. Is it? I have a headache.
Yeah, I have it.
I do. I had a long day of stuff, and I'm gonna go to sleep immediately after this stream.
3.
I did this poorly.
I was wondering what you were doing.
All right.
Uh,
Well, I rushed through that turn and put these in the wrong order and screwed myself.
So can I play? Can I
there's
play
nothing
one
I
of
can
these
do.
after I roll? No,
Nope.
okay.
Has to be before.
Has to be
So
before.
I may choose. Or actually,
You can play as many as you want before.
I can re-roll my excavation roll this turn, and I can give -2 to any one die already on a ruin. So this will go down to a 3.
Oh,
and
man.
then I can re-roll this.
I mean, he would win right now.
He would win,
No,
he's
but
on
it
the
won't
third
be a D4.
But a D4 is less than a
D4
D6.
is less than a D6.
Oh, I see.
Your D6 takes
So
precedent.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You're one away.
Ooh.
So in order to win, you'd have to roll a 5.
That's a
And
1
reroll.
in 3 chance. I'm gonna do it.
That's what you get. That's what you
That
get.
is- that is exactly
Here,
what I get.
Get a random stone, you punk.
Yeah.
Get stoned. Alright,
What up?
Alright, I have 1d6 left. I'm gonna do it on this 13 so it pops. Hey look, it pops. Steve gets a Delver card. I was actually kind of hoping you would win it, because then I would get a bunch of Delver cards, which I need, but it didn't happen.
2 stone, please, for this island nation.
So, like, you'll notice the art is slightly different on the ruins. So every ruin is slightly different on the cards. Like, at first they look the same, and then you realize
They're different.
they're different.
Yeah, not the same.
Yep. As a person temporarily in Nevada, I'm suddenly very concerned about this cannabis shortage. Oregon had that too. The growers couldn't keep up with the Oregon and Seattle. I think Seattle's the state name. The Oregon and Washington region had that problem with California as well. Like all the growers were just like, we don't have enough for 3 states in a row.
Yeah. Well, in Oregon, you could grow it for a whole year before they could sell it. It was something like that. Yeah.
Is it on me?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I won that.
Yep, that's right. That's right. Okay. Let's do a little dance. No, we're going to go...
Get down tonight.
Dun, dun, dun.
Make down tonight.
Make down tonight. I'm so excited.
I'm going to
about
play
that. You don't even
Expedition.
About what?
know. Pet.
Bed?
I'm going to play Expedition, so I may choose where to place my excavation roll after I roll.
That's the Tiffany card.
Why is that my card?
Because, like, the first time you roll,
8.
you didn't actually say the card.
I'm going to go ahead and put it there.
Because it was where the example one was.
Whoa!
Nice.
Alright. I am also going to re-roll this, potentially. And, sorry, I'm going there.
Well, you still get stone.
Get stone. Good roll. Okay. I think he's going
Yes,
for a greater one.
I think he is too.
I...
We must stop him. Oh, well, we can't.
You do your own thing. I'm going to go here. With a 3, which is not enough, but I get a stone.
You do get stone.
Do I want stone? It's it's existential question. I'll do that.
Alright, so we're at 10 out of 17 there.
Yarp.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and do this. So I can choose where to place my excavation roll after I roll. We're going to roll a d6. It's a 6, so that would not quite 1 away.
Mm-hmm.
But 6 doesn't do me any good anywhere else right now, so that's what I'll do. So.
Super turn.
Yep. I'm suddenly out of delve cards.
Yeah.
This shouldn't have happened. I feel like I should have gotten somewhere, but oh well.
I'll go here.
3.
It's a 3.
So it pops.
And now...
So the redstone goes away.
And Tony will get...
I will get the
Steve
card.
will get 2 delve cards.
Yep, and I get the other card.
Which is interesting because you're like, I just want to get dice on there even though I'm not going to get it.
So there's that, and
Which has
2.
been my problem.
Alright.
Let's see if I can solo yet another card.
Teamwork. Oh, wow.
And I did it exactly. And I get the last stone, which is great. I don't want it. I don't want it.
I don't want this valuable commodity.
It's stupid and ugly. I'll put it there. Then I get these.
You do get that. And then there's this. It gets 3.
Oh, right. So the airport story. So, we were playing this in the airport after Origins. And I was playing it with the...
I get a delve card because of my wonder. I wasn't on that.
Oh, yes. Because of the... I was with the Daily Magic crew. We were playing a 4-player game. And we dealt out the random seed cards, as they call them. And 3 of us got winter. So the white ones. And then the other 2 winter cards were in the 5 that were removed from the game. So the entire game, all 3 of us are like, just kind of like going for anything. Like, where? I haven't seen my color yet. Where? I haven't seen my color yet. And then at the very end, we reveal. And it's like, oh.
So I'm going here and I may re-roll. I'm going for the 17. I'm definitely going to re-roll that. 7 is much better.
Much nicer.
For this purpose. The 1 would have gotten me a stone, which also would have been good. I need to finish this thing out.
I'm going to re-roll any 1 die already on a ruin and give the next die rolled this turn +1, -1, which is this one.
It's a 7.
So now an 8.
Ouch.
And then I will roll another die. Oh, I'll roll this.
Yeah.
So it's anything, we'll get it.
And you get a stone.
Yep, anything will get it, and you get a stone. So that was your best bet.
Get a stone.
Ooh, and I get.
That's not even right.
That's
not even right.
That's so gross. And you get a delve card.
I do get a delve card because I was not on that.
Can somebody put a ruin out, please?
Yes. And it has 2.
Oh my goodness, Tony can't get that card.
Which card?
Tony has 3, possibly 4.
I understand your angst.
He can't get any of this black stone. No, I'm kidding.
I can't stop that.
Well, you could mine it.
Nah.
You don't really care what color stone you're getting at this point. So.
I do care. I care greatly about the environment. I'm going to go with the 13.
Yeah.
I'm going to build a computer with all this redstone.
I got an 8.
Ouch.
Are you playing Minecraft now?
Yeah, it's redstone. I'm going to build a computer.
Mad Bona is tired because she thought that Eric said cannibal shortage. And actually went and looked up why that would be a thing.
Yes.
Well,
there's definitely a cannibal shortage.
Is it a shortage if you don't want it, though?
No, there's too many people. Clearly, there's a cannibal shortage.
Oh, God.
All right. So, I'm going to play Forlorn, give -2 to 1 die already on a ruin to that 8.
That ain't right.
Why? You did the same thing!
And then I'm going to roll my d6 there.
That ain't right.
I still, even if I get a 6, I'm not going to, but I do get some stone, which I will take.
And then it is my turn.
Yes, it is.
I am going to choose where to place it after I roll. Well.
I'm going to need help to beat that 6. I don't see it happening.
And then I get a greater wonder.
A greater wonder. And you can look at what it is. You don't have to show us, I don't believe. But
do I put it...
Yeah, you put it in there, but...
Great.
All
Great.
In it goes.
Okay.
Something between 6 and 8 points. That's all we get to know. Until the end.
That's a pretty tight stretch.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
With a 1! Great.
I'll take that red.
Take the red. Do I go for that one? Sure.
Nihilism. Unearth.
Okay.
Nihilism.
Let's Steve turn. Or no, Tony turn.
Tony turn.
Tony turn!
Tony turn, and Tony's totally screwed on where he wants to go. So, what can I do here? I can do...
Cry me a river.
I don't know.
Cry me a river.
I'm going to go to the 17 here. There's not much I can do on that 13.
You get a stone.
I do. And
get a stone.
I'm going to take... At this point, it doesn't matter if I take the black or not. I will take the red. Specifically because I'm going to take this one right here. That gives me 2 points for the stone I have the least of. And
I hate everything.
the stone I have the least of is 2 right now. So
Yeah. Alright, it's your turn.
that's the best I got right now.
Steve a turn.
Well,
Steve a turn.
I'm going to go there in the hopes that I can prevent Tony from getting it by giving it to Tiffany.
Well, that's it. There's no way I can get it at this point.
It's at 11, so...
I'm just saying there's no way that I can
Alright.
get it regardless.
I'll go there as well. And I got a 4! Yay! I don't get anything for that. Except for the card I didn't want.
I do get 1 card.
And I do get a Delver. Well, you get 2, right?
No, just
on
1. Only if I'm not on it. In this case, I had a die on it.
You ruined.
That you have no dice
You
on.
ruined.
Correct.
You ruined me.
2.
Oh.
I don't want Tiffany to have that one, but... Oh, that's fun.
Hate
That's a
drafting
really
with
fun.
dice.
That's a really fun card, actually.
I
This
hate
one's
you
neat.
all. Oh, that one, yeah. There's some really good ones
Alright,
that there's only
I'm
like
going
1 or 2
here
of.
with a 6-sider. With a 6.
There you go.
Well then.
Random question for the chat, if there's anybody watching. I am doing Derby Off Skates summer camp this week, which is one of the reasons why I'm so tired. And I need outdoor team building games that you can do with like 20 kids. If anyone has things in that, I'm trying to make them build up their communication skills because they don't talk to each other when they play games, even though they're on the same team, which is painful. It's painful to watch. So if you have any ideas, let me know. What you doing?
Is this
Steve?
anything? Do
Yeah.
they all have to be different?
It looks like all different. Or... It's anything, because it's like the Lesser Wonder.
Yeah,
it's all of anything. So it's just any 6.
Okay. Then I'll just do that. Okay. Tiff turn.
I'm gonna go here.
Dang.
Well, that's
I
a way
wanted
to come out the
I
gate
wanted
strong.
this stone though.
Alright, I'm going here with a 4, which will
Get it.
pop it. So these 2 go away. This is mine. Mine! Like a seagull. Mine. And then we flip out a new one. Ooh, there's only 1 left.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's 2.
Oh, there's a miscut on that sadness.
I'm gonna go here.
Also, these are pre-production copies. So, well, actually, I think these are first edition proof
I'm gonna
copies.
go here. 3. Okay. 1 from the bag.
1 from the bag, 1 for the show. Everybody, everywhere.
And it's yellow.
Where do you go? I'm gonna go here.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! It's the 3 which pops, and I get the stone. Yay! Everything's not horrible. It's entirely horrible.
No.
This is like a horrible one now.
It's 2 points. When you roll your d8, you can give it +1, but it's nearly the end of the game.
It's nearly the end of the game. Otherwise, I can go for a lesser wonder and potentially get 3 or 4 points.
Potentially.
Or
you
I can get the Library of Underground, which is 4 points. Or 2 points.
Stones from a bag. You may draw 2 and choose 1 to keep. So you get 2 points and you get a stone.
I think that I'm just gonna go for the lesser wonder.
I think that makes sense.
It took me all game to build this stupid thing.
Alright, I'm going here with
Don't
my
worry about
D8.
it. Oh, hang on. Then
Oh yeah,
do
we
this.
gotta flip out the final thing. So what's this one do? -1 to all dice rolled for the rest of the game.
Oh, fun! So we will continue playing until all of these are taken, and then we will score. Hey, son! Sen is here.
Sen is here. Hi,
Hey, Sen.
I'm waving at a camera that's not on.
It is.
Well, it's on, but...
It's on.
Oh, they can see me. Okay.
Yeah,
There's
we
little
can't
things.
see us.
We can't see us.
But it can see us.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna go here.
Remember, that's 7 now.
Yeah, it is. You're right. That's a
So
7.
it's a 3. Oh! So it's a 3, so I get
A stone. Yes. This makes it much easier to acquire stone. So if you're looking to build... I love how Steve's just not finishing. He could get the 5 points for getting a third one any time now, but...
I'm gonna
just
go
gonna do
here.
whatever. Yeah.
With my
So
D8.
5 points for getting a third?
Yeah, if you get 3 wonders, you get 5 bonus
It's the
points.
1, which is can't go below 1, so.
Yep.
But I get a stone, and I get that one.
Alright. So, I'm obviously going here, and I had best get at least a 3.
Mm-hmm. Oh!
I do, and it becomes a 2, which will get me a stone. I don't know that I really care about either of the stone. We'll take red, because I can. And then, more importantly, I get this card, which is what I really care about.
Yep. Tony just got a
Oh my goodness.
You get a stone.
That should be it, though.
Yeah.
Because it was at
4 and 6. It's
9,
10,
13.
11, 12.
9. Oh, yeah. Math is hard. I rolled my D. I'm going to roll a D6
hold on, I'm
there.
going to put this here and then just get a lesser one.
I'm going to do my D6 there. Hey, it's a 4, which becomes a 3. 5, which is a 3. So it pops. And then this is a fun tiebreaker. So all of our tied are D6s, so we go to quantity.
He wins with the D8s.
No, but our quantity is, our tides are this. So it goes to who has the most dice.
Well, he beats
What?
you with a
Yeah.
2 to a 1.
But no, but you don't. But first, don't you do it first?
Well, also, I have more 3s.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm aware, but I'm doing the correct breakdown of ties. You would have won on a lot of different tiebreakers, but I get 2 Delver cards, and that's really what.
That is important right now. And I have almost nothing to work with here. I'm gonna go for the 9.
Human Knot. That's brilliant, Mad Bona. I remember Human Knot. I will make them do Human Knot. I love Human Knot. Human Knot's a great one. Good call, Mad Bona.
4.
Which
really?
is a 3.
Which is a 3, which means I do get a stone.
So
I will take the red. Not that
I
it's,
will go
I'm going to complete that at this
2.
point. I would need 2 more reds, or just 2 more of any stone. 2 more of any stone would be good.
Turn.
But I don't know if I'll get 2 more
Sweet.
turns.
I'm going to do Band of Delvers. I may roll 2 dice this turn. I also may re-roll my dice.
Arg.
And I get to choose where they go after I roll them.
Arg.
Sweet. So I'm going to roll a D8. Hey, look, it's an 8.
No.
And then I'm going to roll a D6. Hey, look, it's a 4.
Oh.
So it's a
this
7
will
and a
become
3.
a 7. I'll re-roll this one. That's worse. It's now a 1.
Yep.
Well, I get stoned someplace.
Yep.
I'll go here. Oh,
Mm.
well, actually, I'll just do that. Because I pop it and then I still get stoned. So you
Yep.
2 get Delver cards. I get an ocean. And I get one of these stone.
My super fun cards aren't helping me this time. So, do I try to get the card just to keep it away from you guys, or do I just try to get stone to see if I can finish it? I don't think I'm going to get enough turns to finish it. I would need to get 2 stone, so we'll just try and go for the card. That's a 3. I get stone anyway.
Start it. Alright, I'll roll my D8 on that.
Wow. Which
There
is
it
a 7. But it's still 11.
Still
Yeah,
ends
it still pops.
It still pops, and he still gets it.
Good job.
Hooray.
Alright, so that's all the runes out. So then we count up points. So you get points from the wonders that you have completed, And then you get points from the sets that you have in cards.
I did not win this game.
I didn't either. And you reveal your, like, secret card, which mine was green.
There's mine, right there.
Oof, tone. Oof, oof, oof. So
ouch.
Yeah.
Mine was actually winter.
You
I
have
just
the
couldn't
winter
get
problem.
any.
Yeah. Okay. So the points that you get for sets are on the back of the turn order cards. If you went for ease of stuff, Delver cards are, like, useless.
Don't forget you get points for Redstone.
Yeah.
And I get...
I just got my 3 points from that.
not this one. This one. I get 2 points for the one I have the least of, which is
15,
black.
20.
26.
It's 20, 32, 34, 36.
So, 30, or sorry, 20, 32, 33, and then 2 points for what I have the least of, 4 points for 37.
By 1 point.
Yeah,
Good
I
game,
had
Mr.
31 points because I did not get any wonders. So yeah,
That was close. I thought I was
Congratulations,
going
20
to be pretty far behind, but I guess it was that last water card. Which
And
helped push
that's
up.
Unearth. Let's make sure we really shuffle.
Yeah.
Yes, and you
the
guys
monument.
keeping
Let's shuffle them with the cards that are in the box.
Yes.
Yeah, and you guys keeping the fifth of those away from me was mandatory.
Yeah. So.
Did it come out? Did Tiff get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, she got
That's
the fifth one.
That you were like,
Yes.
you should stop Tony. Can you put the stones back in? I mean, you can eat that cookie, but put the stones back in, too. Oh, wow, Steve got 7 points for his Greater Wonder.
Yes.
I was
So don't ignore the
trying to...
wonders.
Too late. I was
the
trying to build
lesson
that
on
last...
one.
I was trying to build that last Greater Wonder. It was too late. Because I was going for this, not looking at the points, and then by the time I was close to it, it was only 2 points.
So.
Yeah, by that point you didn't care anymore.
Yeah.
Whoa, you almost lost a stone.
Just don't put the wonders in there.
Yeah. I pulled most of them out.
There we go.
Can I have the dust?
Yes, you may.
So yeah, this is my 3rd game of Unearth. And so far, my opinion is that this is it's a pretty, midweight, lighter, casual-ish game that's fun to play with people, and, like, the turns are super fast, so you can, like, hang out and chat kind of thing, and I like the player interaction, and,
yeah, I think...
yeah, it's really straightforward. The art is pretty, and makes it fun to look at things in a way that is not distracting.
Yeah, the little Delvers are adorable.
Mm-hmm.
They really are. I will say, as far as set collection goes, it did feel a little... I think because it was dice, it maybe felt a little less mathy than something like Century Spice.
Yeah.
Or just in that you're still doing set collection, but it's more about just getting single cards, and it's not... I don't know.
You're not chaining things together.
Yeah, you're not.
Although the Delve cards can be chained together, there's an incentive to kind of hold on to them. You don't ever want to be without them.
Yeah, and that would seem really important if you kind of want to make sure to just keep your kind of Delve economy going.
But yeah,
Are you having fun?
That's why I grabbed the wonder that gave me them for not helping you guys.
Oh, it's just out of frame. Steve is having fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's building an isometric paradise over there.
That is, in fact, exactly what I'm doing.
So yeah, it's when I got it, one of the things that I did quite a bit was compare it to Century Spice Road because I feel it's in a similar weight category. I feel like Century Spice Road's a little easier to teach to non-gamers, like with the complexity of rules, and I'm talking like non-gamers.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if you're talking about a game that gamers might enjoy playing a little bit more with non-gamers, I am more interested in this game.
Yeah, I think Century may be easier to teach. I think this would be more fun to play because there's dice involved. It's not straight computational power.
It's not
like Century
straight,
is sometimes.
yeah.
Like Century is really about the engine building, and this sometimes the dice are just going to change what can happen. Mm-hmm. So I think it's a bit more forgiving that way.
Eden won fuse. There we go.
I think
you didn't blow up. Hooray!
Well, they blew up twice.
They blew up twice. Okay, so you didn't blow up all 3 times. That's saying something.
I feel like for this, I don't know. It scratches a similar itch to something like Las Vegas, just in the everybody's rolling dice and going for stuff in the middle, and even if you don't win, and in this case you're still getting stuff. Where you know, in Las Vegas it's money. In this case it's the Delver cards or the stones. Like I like the fact that it's not zero sum. If I'm one off and Tony gets the card, I'm not like crushed.
You're not getting nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it actually, I ended up winning every card I went after, except for at the very end, and I think that was actually detrimental. Like, I should have just thrown more dice out to get stone and get Delver cards, but I was just like, no, I want that ruin. Like, I think that was definitely one of the reasons why I did not do New as well.
And that's interesting, because I would have, generally you expect in a game with set collection, the person that's completing sets and getting more cards is probably going to come out on top, but unless the way it's skewed, you really don't get a lot of points. You know, you get 2 points for 1, 6 points for 2, but 30 points for all 5, so there's very much a, like, you want to make sure you complete your set.
There is the 5 bonus for getting 1 of each, but 1 of each seems like a...
That seems like a tall order.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I think it's easy to look out. But yeah, it's nothing like Monument Valley, which would be really hard to do in a board game world. And I wasn't expecting it, but it gets compared a lot to the art of that, which is great. So there's that. It's cute and it's funny, and like quite honestly, I feel for where we are with games, I enjoy this more than Century Spice Road. But that just is because of where we are and who we play with on a regular basis. Our next door neighbor we will probably play Century with, and they will love Century.
Yep.
And
hi, Eden.
Yeah, we'll enjoy it. So there's that.
I really liked it. It plays quick. It's, like you said, it's something you can chat over, which is something that I value in games.
Well, and it's you can chat over without losing the thread of the game.
Right.
Which
and
there's some games...
very much, you can look at exactly the state, and as I think someone in chat mentioned, the cards are trackable and countable information other than the secret ones. So I mean, like, oh, Tony is getting close to that set.
Yeah.
There's this many
you
dice
can see that I have 4 night cards. Let's stop that. Yeah. And you know, at the end there, I was looking at stone and deliberately taking red stone so that you couldn't get more.
So,
It's like, we'll make him go random. If he gets lucky, then he gets lucky. But yeah,
Steve's having fun building,
and it ended up mattering.
With
no, it did end up because we were very
we
close.
were 1 point away.
Yep. So Michael in the chat asks, what games are going to be out at Gen Con, which you would suggest us all to try a demo of? I would say try a demo of Unearth. If you're interested in it. The demo games that they run are super fast. They're like 20-minute demos. You play, I think, till the first person builds a wonder. So it's a fun one if you want to try it out, if this wasn't enough. Whistle Stop, if you want a fun pick up a delivery game with like a little bit of a path laying brain bendy in there. It plays in under an hour. It plays in an hour. If you add in the demo, it's like hour and 20. It's at the Bizier Games booth. That one was really good. I'm trying to think of what else is coming out at Gen Con. Codenames Duet. Codenames Duet is awesome. It's a lot of fun. Go play it at the demo room at the CGE room.
Codenames Duet is double thumbs up. I actually like it better than standard Codenames.
I
played it
I did not think that was possible.
Yeah, and that's going to be our stream on Thursday, by the way. Steve and I are playing Codenames Duet on Thursday. I'm
going to be at the Renegade Games booth. The
Renegade
game
has so much.
Yes, the game I'm really excited and I would suggest you demo is Ex Libris by Adam McIver. It's a fantasy library worker placement game. I played it at Origins. I played a pre-published copy, and it was super fun. I highly recommend that. Renegade has so much that's going to be there, so come by the Renegade booth. I'll be there the whole time. So whatever I'm demoing, I suggest you demo that.
Renegade, Sentient, if you haven't seen Sentient, Sentient's a really good one. It's interesting. it's another... There's more math involved because you're doing some dice mitigation, so there's dice involved, but you really don't roll them. You're actually just drafting cards to...
alter their values.
To score points. I think it's a game that Steve would really like. I also think it's a game that Steve would go AP on. So, yeah.
Great assault. Yeah.
So we can play it with each other then.
And then talk about, wow, Steve really would be liking this
we can
if
just,
were playing
we
it.
can just, no, I was saying with you. Me and you, so we could just AP to our heart's content and enjoy ourselves.
It'll just be a 3-hour stream. I'll be playing Zelda behind the camera. It'll be fine. I'm trying to think of something else that I played. Most of what I've seen that's coming out at Gen Con, I forgot. I'm just really tired. Yeah. I've forgotten about because I saw our demo of them at Origins, but it's just slipping my brain right now.
Trying to think.
I know Stronghold has Not Alone that's coming out. Cottage Garden will, I think, maybe already have officially released by then.
I think so.
Or be releasing by then.
IDW will have Saikatsu. If you like abstract games at all, go check out Saikatsu.
But Isaac, I can't say your last name, and Matt Riddle. No, not Matt Riddle.
Loomis. Matt Loomis. Saikatsu is fantastic. Oh yes, Downforce Restoration will be there.
Oh,
Restoration Games is going to have Downforce, Stop Thief, and
Indulgence.
Which are there's a clip of each of those games in my vlog. I didn't play them, but I saw them. We did say Whistle Stop. I really am excited about Whistle Stop. The Capstone Games booth will have a limited number of the Climbers, which we did a stream of. So I think the Climbers is really fun. You can check out the Climbers. Haba is gonna have a game which I am super excited about. It's called it's a theme park. It's like a kids game version of Barren Park.
Oh yes, it's a redo of a game that they used to do with a mummy.
It's a remake of Mummy's Tomb. I'm really excited about that. I'm trying to convince them to have a limited run at Gen Con. I don't think it's gonna happen, but you should go demo it.
Was that the one where I said, man,
Hi,
after
Matt.
playing Barren Park, I'd really like to do this with a theme park? And you're like, Haba has that.
Yeah, Haba has that. Founders of Gloomhaven going to be demoed. I don't know.
I believe so, yes. I believe that it is going to be demoed. I don't know what the demo will consist of, but I'm pretty sure that it is. Don't quote me on that, however. Trying to think of what else is going to be there.
I haven't gone through the list. We're not going to Gen Con this year, so I don't have as much incentive to go through the list and meticulously create it and stuff like that. Because
Tiny Park. Thank you, Dawson.
That's it. Tiny Park's the one from Haba that's like a kid's version of Barren Park, which is a rebuild of Mummy's Tomb. I have like a bag of stuff, and I'm just like,
Yes, Atlas should be there, Dawson. If you're asking about Atlas, that's another one that Renegade should have. With some gorgeous Beth Sobel art on it.
Oh yeah.
Another J. Alex Kevern production.
That'll be something.
Nice. I'm trying to think what else is out there. Oh yes, Kitten Clash will be at the DMG booth. That's true, and Daily Magic Games. That is. TMG has something, but I can't remember what it is, which makes me feel horrible because I'm sure I will stop by their booth and buy stuff.
What game do you got the feeling is going to be the game to get, the one that will be out on day one? I can't tell you right now. I haven't gone through the list. Also, people are waiting to see if there's going to be stuff announced. Come back and ask in August because, like, really, it's too soon. It's just too soon for companies to know if their games are going to be there.
And now that Fantasy Flight is Asmodee North America, they always keep most of their releases close to their vest and just kind of announce it. And I guess Asmodee as a whole is kind of doing that now. So
a lot of announcements of what's actually going to be there and for sale won't drop until a week or two before. So come back and ask then. And I would tell you, I might do my top games list of Gen Con while not traveling to Gen Con or
awesome.
prepping for Gen Con. We could go float down the river.
Yeah.
it'd be so nice.
River float.
Gen Con list.
Gen Con list. Yep.
Just float, and then I'll just be like, but really, I don't care.
No, you just be like, why aren't we going to Gen Con? Because we're still on this river.
Yeah.
Still on the river.
Because we're on the river, and the car was, 6 miles ago, and I just can't be bothered.
Yeah.
Chris Bryan has an amazing story that's like that, but I'll let him tell you.
I'll have to ask him. All right, coolies. I think that's about it. Steve made an art that's just out of camera. But yeah. There's 2 stones in the back. There's 3 stones in his back. So.
What?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just be done.
It's okay.
Just be done.
Less is more, Steve. Less is more.
Here, let's. There you go. That's what Steve has been doing.
Although it is upside down, but
whatever. I'm not tired at all. TMG will have thy Crusaders thy will be done.
Is it actually going to be out by Gen Con?
I think it'll be there for demo.
I thought it was. I think it might be there for demo. I think it's an Essen release, however.
Okay, Steve wants to take a picture before he. So yeah, but thank you again, Brotherwise Games, the publishers of Unearth, designed by Jason Harner and Matthew Ransom, for sponsoring this stream of us playing Unearth, which was the perfect game to play tonight, honestly, because I am exhausted and I am fighting a migraine.
Yeah. You could relax and chat and get close to winning.
Not even, but it was fun. Like I didn't even care.
Yeah, it's the dwarven blood.
It was just, it was pretty.
That's what happens.
And I got to roll dice, and I got to be a part of the game, and I was still within the tens place.
You were in the running.
And I just was having fun rolling dice and getting pretty pictures. Like that's where I was tonight.
Also, I mean, it could be it was our first game, but our scores did come from different places. So it's nice where there's a set collection game where it's not just. It was all the one set, and
the wince of pain has begun.
It's not just you were faster than me on the only set that counts or whatever. We all got points for different places.
Yeah,
so that is nice.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna tune in Thursday for Steve and I playing Codenames Duet.
That would be
just
lot
the
of
two
fun.
of us. It's gonna be super great. We're gonna do some special camera stuff so y'all can see the angles that we're playing at. It'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, we're gonna talk to Tony about our table woes. Which apparently I need to make a video about because people really want me to make a video about our table woes. So,
back to IKEA.
Oh god. I mean, we're gonna go back to IKEA and we're gonna take some stuff when we go, and I guess I'll guess one of the things we take will be a thing. They're gonna have it for demo. Okay, cool. So Crusaders That Will Be Done will be for demo at TMG during Gen Con. But a lot of that, if you didn't know, Eric Martin does an amazing list of all of the board games that are set to be released or demoed at Gen Con. He does it for all major game conventions. So Origins, Gen Con, the New York Toy Fair, I believe he might do one for, Essen. Basically, companies send him pressers on what they'll have and what booth they will be at and the MSRP of the games and stuff like that.
Yeah, if it's available for sale, there will be an MSRP listed. It's one of the coolest things. So if there's not a price listed, you probably can't buy it.
Yeah,
but it'll tell you. Yeah,
and they'll even sometimes tell you, Eric will have on there, they will have limited copies, which usually means anywhere from 100 to 200. Sometimes, one year, it meant 12. So, yeah. Sweet.
I'm just looking at the cover. Sorry, it's very pretty.
No. Charles says that they have the larger Versta table and can throw a board game or two on it. Yeah. Maybe we just talk to the chat about our table.
Maybe.
I don't know. And it'll just be on the end of the Unearth stream, and the Unearth people will be like, "Why are we talking about this?"
You're gonna unearth a table.
Yeah. But again, thank you very much for tuning in and watching. Thank you for hanging out in the chat and watching us live. Thank you for, if you're watching this not live, thank you for tuning in and watching and making it this far. If you would like to join us when we play live, we play on Tuesdays and Thursdays around 7 p.m. Pacific time. Sometimes we also put in weekend games, kind of depends, for bonus streams. And yeah, so there's that. Because I know this time works really well for West Coast, where we are, United States West Coast, and Australia, oddly enough. It works well for Australians who are at work right now. But I know for other people it's a little tough. So, yeah, if you can make it while we're live, that'd be great. We have a great hangout group, and we like hanging out with y'all. And, yeah. Coolies, we'll see you. Oh, special thanks to Tony.
So ends my time as special guest.
Tony will no longer be a special guest.
So is there anything you want to mention, where people can find you?
Now I'll just be a boring old guest.
Same old Tony.
Yeah, same old Tony. If you're watching this, you've probably seen me on Twitter, Bearded Rogue, and the Breaking Into Board Games podcast. I will make sure that either a link ends up in the doobly-doo, or I will make a comment to put one in. I wish I had the editing ability to make the wonderful scrolling in memoriam of links that did not make it into the doobly-doo. But
you'd have to watch
I'll leave that to someone else. I've seen them all once, so it would just be rewatching content at this point. Anyway, yeah. This was fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Thanks a lot, folks.
All right. We'll see you all around later at night. See, and now we wait for a couple minutes until somebody says night, and then we can actually stop streaming. It's the trick. But I think they're catching on to it, so they just don't say night and then listen to us.
And then just listen to us talk.
Chat.
But yeah, so the problem is with the table. Mm-hmm. This is the problem. So we love the fact that if we're playing a game or we're setting up a game and we're like, oh, we need another leaf, we just go zonk.
Yep.
And then we have the table donk thing, and
draw
we're done.
There's leaf
the night.
table.
Yeah,
draw leaf
table. Dutch draw leaf table. All right, that was the
night
night.